And Assalamu alaikum. I bow unto all of you people. Welcome for an merit paper 3 discussion of A level 2026 batch exclusively. We just started off with our paper series, and today we are going on with our paper pack number 3. So in today's classroom we have already shared the paper. We have already given the playbacks of all the previous paper discussions too. Let's get started off with our MCQ of merit paper pack number 3 for today. Not much in hustle, not we are doing not big. Put the, we are taking small steps and going into the discussion. So let's get started off with our merit paper 3, and part 2. Okay, we will be discussing the part 2 question also. So let's get started. Consider the following data. So data are raw facts. So basically, there are two types of data. We do have descriptive data, or else we do have descriptive data and numeric data. Numeric data के लिए countable data, descriptive के लिए uncountable data. We call this one as qualitative data, and this is quantitative data. Gets temperature is given by data. It's a type of a numeric data. Quantitative के देखक तीनों. One whole number, another one fractional. Whole number अगर कि discrete data. Fractional वलटा continuous data. Okay, so these are how data are being divided. So temperature given by value is continuous data. Creator's name, data, date of creation, and all other data. Information about data, we call it as information about data. Information about a data file, we call it as metadata. So the answer for that question is third one. Collection of post response on social media platform, data that we can use it for analysis, we call it as big data. Data used for analysis. We are early for the paper classes, okay? Nice. This paper series, YouTube recording, you can also get the discussion from the Google Drive, and also you can join our online theory class series too. A person note that computer was booting up fast after it has been repaired. Which of the following can be done in a repairing? Decreasing the RAM? Obviously not. Formatting the hard disk? Can, but not much. Installing a CD drive? No. Installing a CD drive fan? Yes, that not much. Replacing the hard disk with SSD? Yep. So using an SSD like this. We just replaced an SSD recently. In the SSD ka use growth, it can give a speed of 300 to 400 megabits per second. Village of a house is constructed mainly using an aid of mainly using an aid of special equipment completion in United States. This equipment has been used to construct walls of houses, foundation, and roof constructed in traditional way. This equipment reduces the number of workers and made process much more faster. So it's a kind of a special equipment to construct houses. So you can use large 3D printers. Which of the following is false regarding paging? So when a data from the hard disk is taken to the RAM, they will be paged, right? A table used to map logical to physical, this is correct. Paging can result in internal fragmentation. Yep. Unused block. What is internal fragmentation? Unused block. Logical memory are divided into size called as pages. Frames are not equal. No, they are equal. Okay, hard disk ke we have frames. RAM sorry, hard disk ke we have pages. RAM ke we have frames. RAM में के we have frames. RAM में के we have pages. RAM में के we have pages. RAM में के we have frames. RAM में के we have pages. RAM में के we have frames. RAM में के we have pages. RAM में के we have frames. RAM में के we have pages. RAM में के we have frames. RAM में के we have pages. RAM में के we have frames. 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 RAM Which of the following best define context switching? You switch from one process to another process. We call it as context switching, or else, in other words, multitasking. Very short and sweet. Switching from kernel to OS, changing the OS theme, restoring and process between, yes. Converting virtual to shifting priorities load. Pulvantarang very short and precise. Every week, Mama Pulvantaram paper class series continue karanda balannak. We are not doing much. I want you all to do just only 10 or 15 MCQs per week. 7 days wala 1 MCQ ekadawasa dekak karat ඇති. 14 MCQs වල ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, in short, you can go with. Merit paper 4 එකත් මම ඔයාලන්ට soon upload කරන්න. According to the golden value of information, it is where the value decreases over the time. Typically, the highest of the golden value of information is when it is created. Which of the following is true about SR latch? SR latch is made using NAND gate. And SR latch is made using NOR gate? No. SR latch is made using NAND gate? Yes. Multiple SR latch can make volatile data? No, they can make non-volatile data. Okay. Potakinda. When SR latches me with volatile data, yeah, non-volatile. Multiple SR latch can we make a volatile data store? We can make both volatile or non-volatile make a thadanapulo. Dekam hadanapulo. Okay, multiple them non-volatile thadanapulo. Permanent and temporary, no volatile kill temporary. This is permanent. When outbound data originate from an internal network and attempt to pass through a firewall, what is the primary function of a firewall? Compress the data, encrypts the data, monitor, yes, store data permanently, automatically repair. A firewall used to protect your local network with your public network. So it's like a gate who filter the data in firewall. Okay, like a port. Okay, it can be an airport, it can be a harbor in a port anything. Which of the following is about disk formatting? Formatting is where you completely delete the disk and make it empty. Okay, it increase the physical size. No, it organize the file. Yes, it can do. It compress, it encrypts, it upgrades. No. Which of the algorithms select the shortest expected time, shortest job first? Round robin gives you intervals. Short intervals, then our round robin. Okay. Okay, nice. Priority multi-level. Okay, which of the following is the decimal of this? 2's complement. 10101110. This is a 2's complement answer. There is a shortcut 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 128. In 2's complement, if the most significant bit is 1, it's a negative number. So make it as minus 128. And add all 32 plus 8, 40, 46. 128 minus 46 gives you how much? Minus 82. So make it as minus and mark any answer. So it's a shortcut to convert from 2's complement to decimal. How do you do it? Identify the sign, whether is it most significant bit is 1 or 0. If the most significant bit is 0, it is a positive number. Just directly convert it. But if the most significant bit is 1, negative, make it as minus 128. Shortcut. At all, you get minus 82. The other method is where you have to get the decimal value. You have the 2's complement. You have to convert it to 1's complement by subtracting 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. From 1's complement, you have to get into the binary by flipping the bits. And then you get the answer 1 2 4 8 16 32 64. 64 plus 16 80 82. What 82? Most significant bit is negative, no? So minus 82. Both are same answers. Okay, stay consistent of what you do. Put the karaganyamo. Okay, we are not going to do everything at once and convert everything and finish it off. But if you're doing it in a very short and precise manner, put the karaganyamo. Stay consistent. That's what really important. Which 46, Raja? You add 32 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2. That's 46. 32 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2. 46. Which of the following best describe the command of ping? Ping used to check the connectivity. Transform secure file, test the connectivity and measure the response time. Response time between the sender and the receiver. Nice, beautiful. Fact number 3, get 12 MCQs. Okay, people, if y'all have done it now, hats off to all of y'all. Maybe physical class la tapi godak khara. Okay. Fact number 13 is going to be okay, the discussion of the part 2, but me can precisely unknown up in detail. Okay, api may discussion ekat karamu if you all have done it. Nice. Podi එක question එකයි තියෙන්නේ. There is a department that has four different departments. In total, you have 31 computers, 22, 24 computers, 18, 20 computers, and 31, 32 computers. Tino. Okay, nice. So we had just in terms of the network has got a private IP address /24. So they have obtained 192.168. 10.0/24. That means the number of network bits is how much? 24. So how many host bits will they have? 32 again 24 give 8. 2 to the power 8 is how much? 256. Server also should be taken as separate okay, computer. Server should be taken as separate computer. Now we have to divide this into 4. So 32 in the back because server is also there. So I can divide this into 4 pieces. Why not? I'll take these 256 computers. Now I have to satisfy into all 4. So I'll divide into 4. 256 divided by 4. I can satisfy 64 each. 32 then the 64. 1 for the management, for the engineering, for the business, and for the IT. Okay, let's complete the IP address. Okay, so we had to give 64 each. So let's go with the IP addresses. 192.168, 10.0, 10.64, add 64 down, 10.128, 10.192. We have already done this. 64 divide करना कि नहीं है लुकू देख ना broadcast address you give 64. 0 plus 64 is 63. 64 plus 64 minus 1 is 127. 191, 255. These are like our basic questions. Basic questions. Then we go for the range. Okay, we'll get into the range that is 0 to usable range. First valid IP to last valid IP. Usable range will last 65 to 126. Okay, and 129 to 190. 193 to 254. Subnet mask. Now we are dividing this 256 into how many hosts? 64 hosts. That is 2 to the power 6. So you give how many bits? 6 bits. 8 bits has become 6 bits. Either network bits will be how much then? 32 minus 6, 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 16, 24, 25, 26. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 255, 255, 255, 128, 192. Why is it 192? Whether is it 192 for all? Yes, it is equal to all. Okay, it is equal to all because හැමෝටම 64 horse තමයි දුන්නේ. A very easy, a simple question. හැමදාම කරලා තියෙන question එකක්. Only the difference is the IP address is changed. Mark it down බලලා. Okay, good. So let's get. So can you explain about the division part? So if they have given /24, which means the network bits, every IP address has two parts, the network side and the host side. Number of networks and number of hosts. එතකොට they have given 8 bits for the host. We know 24 කියලා කියන්නේ 8 256. So you have a total of 256. We need to divide it into 4. So you divide it to 464 each. Okay, right. What if we separate like 64 and 30? That also can be done, but then just compare and see. You can give, then for business only you have to give. For business and engineering, you have to give 32. The rest two, you have to give 64. ඒකත් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Can be done. එහෙම වුණොත් මෙහෙම. Like this. For management, you give 64. And for IT, you give 64. And you divide these two for engineering and business. Then you can give 64, 64, 32, 32. හරිනේ. So can't we use the same server to provide GSM if we also upgrade system? We'll see, yeah. මම ඒක දන්නේ නැහැ බලමු ඒක ට්‍රීට් කරනකොට තමයි. The lab administrator is responsible setting of a faculty has required provide switches and row network and actually show the devices and network. So we had to draw 4 faculties here. So let's draw 4 faculties. Which faculty do get internet access? දන්නේ නැහැ බලමු. Okay, let's read the question. Faculty, the departments get internet faculty to IT and all three are interconnected securely through a network. So IT faculty කරතම internet එක එන්නේ. So we do have the internet access, the public network. It goes to a router. From a router, they say it goes to a firewall. And from a firewall, it comes to the IT switch. IT department connect වෙලා you are getting the internet access. Now in IT department, we do have one web server, 31 computers and a printing press. So one server is there. What is the type of a server? A web server, couple of PC and a printer. Make sure you connect the printer to the computer. It's not a network printer, normal printer. Okay, then we do have the business. It's a printer. Then there is another switch to connect it. What is it? We'll say business. We have a computer. And then we do have 2 network printers. And one server is there. What is that server? SIS. Then we do have another switch. We do have another switch. Okay. Engineering. 22 computers. We don't need to draw 22 computers. One network printer and one normal printer. Then there is a server called as EIS. 30 computer, MIS and mail. In management, you do have 30 computers, one mail server, and then one MIS server, and one printer. So PC, printer. It was about to say network has department assigning each computer is must be able to communicate with each other and share the resource. The department has designed to maintain a separate server in each subnet to provide IP dynamically to the subnet. හරියට බැලුවොත් එකක් ඇති, but they are allocating in each subnet දාන්නලු in subnet to provide internet connectivity through a proxy server. So it's better if you can have one. That's more than enough. So allocate කරන්න එකක් ඇති. We have a proxy server also. Okay, the department has decided to maintain separate servers in each subnet to provide IP address dynamically. So they have to provide IP address dynamically in separate. Hinda, it's better to have it separately. They have requested. හරියට below තෝනේ Okay. So why do we need switches inside each faculty if the routers are switches to connect multiple to make a local network? Local network එකක් කරන්න නම් we need to have a switch. And the switch ලතන් we connect all. So it's a separate network. A switch will connect a separate local network. Now assume you have another network like this. These are two different networks. Local network 1 and local network 2. Switch connects a separate local network. Okay, මෙන්න මෙතන කියන්නේ has a different public block. Each should be able to communicate with each computer in each subnet. We have to create in different subnets. Okay. What is the next question? Anish. So if they don't specify network printer, then we should always connect to computer event. Yes. Network printers will be mentioned. So you connect to a switch. So if a printer is connected to a computer, if a printer is connected to a switch, PC printer. It's a normal printer, but this is a network printer. This is a network printer. This is a normal printer. So there is a difference. Ekat notify karaganna. All good. Akka done, understood. Mega my final answer. Check this out. Okay, good. So any more questions on that? How does a proxy server improve security compared to firewall? Proxy server can be customized. Proxy server, it is not only related, okay, to protecting from external threat. Proxy server can maintain the speed of the internal network. Proxy server can share network. Proxy server can be used as anything. You can customize the proxy server, whereas firewall is dedicated for network security to filter incoming traffic. So if I give you a difference between a firewall and a proxy, proxy can cache, proxy can monitor, proxy can share, proxy can do DHCP, proxy can filter, okay, filter, track, proxy can also block, but firewall is mainly okay, filter and monitor network. But proxy server is like a whole package. It's a server which can be customized. So එහෙම වුණොත් අපිට firewall එකක් ඕනේ නැද්ද? ඕනේ නැහැ. You can use a proxy server, but then okay, firewall is moreover dedicated to filter and monitor only. Proxy server can be used for different other purpose. Proxy server can implement the speed. Okay, we can also divide into local networks. හදන්න පුළුවන්. Local networks හදන්න පුළුවන්. ගොඩක් දේවල් කරන්න පුළුවන් proxy server එකෙන්. Right. So we are starting off with these paper classes in a very small schedule, completing off with paper pack 3. Our next week over on paper pack 4 එකත් යවන්නම්. We'll also have that discussion. Until then, good night to all of you. See you with our next class. We are also going on with networking in our online and physical classes. Do share with your friends. Okay, if anyone are willing to join our classes, nang alada kawal, take care. Good night to all of you all. Okay, this is your okay Riyas and signing off, and bye to all of you all.